everybody, it's Armando from Creative Works. Today I want to talk about strengths and weaknesses. Often as humans, we like to focus on what are we weakest at? How can I improve that skill or that part of my life to make myself better? And don't get me wrong, you should definitely work on fixing those things that you feel you need to improve. But one of the fastest ways to find improvement is focusing on your strengths. What are the things that you are just naturally, you've got skill, talent, affinity, desire, and drive and passion for? And how do I take that from here up to here? Is a much faster way to find overall improvement and then look for ways to supplement the areas that you have weaknesses in to help bring those areas up a little bit. One of the easiest ways to do this or a good program to do this is practice this with your team, right? Your leadership team, your peer group or your mastermind group that you might be in, and ask the simple question: what is a strength that you see in me that you don't feel I recognize? And the reason that question is important is oftentimes because your strengths come so natural to you and they're things that you are so good at, they become second nature. And sometimes you don't realize how good you are at something or how good you are at motivating somebody, making somebody feel good, tackling a certain task, whatever the case may be. And by having somebody provide that insight, that perspective, sometimes it can give you a better appreciation for that skill or ability that you perhaps don't give yourself enough credit for. And if you then go around the room and you provide possibly that same perspective to somebody else in that group, on that leadership team, it can give them that same feeling of, oh wait, like that's something I do that you appreciate about me or that you find as a strength. They can now focus on that versus just human nature. We often focus on what are the weaknesses are that we can improve. And it's just not a great way to, feel good about yourself or to improve yourself realistically overall. Look, I love to lift weights. I was just talking with one of my friends about that here recently. And it's something that I enjoy and I will always do. I am never gonna run a 4-second 40-yard dash. That's just not me. And the amount of effort it would take for me to bring my speed to that level is far, far greater, and perhaps to say impossible, compared to what will it take to get my bench press from 270 to 300, right? Smaller gain, but that's because it's something that I like to do, is gonna be something that it's gonna be easier for me to achieve and find some improvements and gains somewhere else. So think of that kind of a concept, work through that type of an exercise with your team, and we'll talk soon.